Hi, I'm Peter, and we've been working on HowAbout for the last 12 weeks.
I'm Tim.
I'm Liam.
I'm Will.
I'm Jeremy. We're all final year IT students and we all worked on HowAbout, which is a convenient and intuitive way to access offers on campus.
And over the next few minutes we're going to guide you through some of the key lessons we've learned in the last 11 weeks.
So before it all began, our group, we all had different opinions in regards to what we needed to start up to have a successful launch, which, to summarize in 5 key points, essentially what we thought was motivation, passion, creativity, idea, and commitment. However, throughout the course of our unit, we were able to build on that, and what we thought one of the main other key points that is needed is customer development and also product development.
Tell us about HowAbout's customer development.
So we had over 60 customer interviews and over 5 vendor interviews as well. Initially we had a couple of different ideas, but using these customer interviews, we actually got to narrow down and find the most feasible one. In the beginning, customer interviews were quite difficult for us. We didn't really have a solid idea, and we weren't really sure how to structure the questions to get the answers we needed from the customers. In the end, we had a good idea and we had a direction that we wanted to head in, and we knew how to structure the questions properly.
So one of the key elements of HowAbout is its use of social media to promote the redemption of an offer to the user's friends, and this is extremely difficult to explain to vendors. There's a generational gap between ourselves and the people we spoke to, and their lack of understanding for social media meant we had to create a series of user journeys to explain exactly how this promotional process worked. Once we'd done that, our conversations were a lot more effective and engaging.
The most interesting customer that we had was a bubble cup vendor at Caulfield. When talking to other vendors, they seemed reticent when we engaged with them, but with the bubble cup vendor, she was more than willing to engage with us and engage with our product, HowAbout. And that was really refreshing because it actually motivated us when talking to other vendors that we could actually have something successful to move on with.
So the best thing we learned out of this unit is that you just have to get out there and do it. You can sit around all day discussing ideas between yourself. The only way to know whether the idea is sound is to get out of the building and talk to people about it. This is where you get the best feedback and will aid to progress the idea to the point of an MVP. This also applies when you launch the MVP. You must go out there, and if it fails, at least you learn from it. You learn from doing, not thinking.